Hi guys, this is Tekavdi. I welcome you to this video tutorial series on creating an ASP.NET Core 2.2 application with Angular 7. In this video tutorial, we will be creating our backend. We will start creating our backend. And just before we start creating our backend, let me tell you how we are going to proceed forward in this project. We will first create the complete backend. That's our classes, our API methods, and our models. We will test them using an application called as POSTMAN. And once our APIs are working fine, then we will go ahead and start using them, consuming them in our front end. Now, the very first step that we want to do is go ahead and enable CORS in our application. So what is CORS? CORS stands for Cross-Origin Resource Sharing, also referred to as cross-origin requests. So why do we need to enable cross-origin requests in our application? Now, many browsers or most browsers have a built-in security mechanism that prevents web pages from making AJAX requests to other domains. Now, what do I mean by preventing AJAX requests to other domains? Now, the whole idea of using single page applications or using an API backend is to have the capability of consuming this API in different applications hosted on different domains. So I have a single page application created using Angular, or I have a single page application created using AJAX, or I have a single page application created using React, and I am hosting it on a different domain. But my backend is hosted on a different domain as well. So they are not hosted on the same domain. Now, in order to communicate with each other, they need to have a pipeline that supports cross-origin requests. By default, ASP.NET will not allow cross-origin requests in the application. Therefore, we have to go ahead and enable it in our application. Although in this project tutorial we are hosting our single page application in the same domain, but the ultimate goal as a developer when using a single page application is to host it on a different domain. Therefore, we would need to go ahead and enable CORS. So let's go ahead and enable CORS in our application. So to enable CORS, the first thing that you want to do is go ahead and open your startup class. So by default, you can't send AJAX requests over HTTP to servers on different origin due to the browser security mechanism as we discussed. So to enable CORS in our .NET Core Web API, we need to implement a middleware. So let's go ahead and create a service to implement that middleware. Let me just comment saying enable CORS, and then you can type the following command, which is services.add_CORS, and then I use some options to register a policy for the CORS, and then I build that policy. The command will be provided in the video description. You can click on the link. There's a gist link that will be available, and you can find this command in that gist link. The next thing that you want to do is scroll down over to your configure method, and now here we need to tell ASP.NET Core application to use the core. So you can add a method here saying app.use CORS. You should find it and then add. But now we need to specify the name of our policy that registers core over here. So which is enable CORS. All we want to do is supply it over here, enable CORS, and that should be it. So now we have enabled CORS in our ASP.NET Core Web API application. Go ahead and build this application, and we should not have any errors. So the application was built successfully. We created a middleware to enable CORS in our application, and now This is it for this video tutorial. In the next video tutorial, we will start working on our model classes that we require for our application.